Good afternoon! It's Monday. Yes, I'm at home. I know it's sad, right? Hey, but you know, when you go to, say, like me, I went to Daytona 500. I was there for 4 days. And yes, it got rained out. But you know what? We still had a blast. And that's what it was all about, Get to hang out with your friends, and I tell you, there were a bunch of friends that showed up. We had an awesome time. Yeah, it got cold. So what? We got warmed. It warmed up later up during the day. The worst day out of the whole day was Sunday because it just rained on and on and on and on, and finally they just canceled the race. Oh well, so what? Today, maybe if it don't rain, we get to watch it on TV today. It was a really fun experience. I had a good time. If I ever have the opportunity to do it again, I would. Can't beat it, man. It's fun, man. That's all it is. Last night when I got home, I found toilet paper all over, thrown all over the house. Yeah, we got T-bombed. Oh, why do kids still do these things, So, when I got home, I was exhausted. My feet were hurting, my legs were hurting from all the walking we've done. And then I had to come home and clean all this mess up. And the good thing, and the bad thing is, these idiots that threw these toilet paper rolls at the house, it was good toilet paper. Oh, it was so thick and soft, and they used that. I could have wiped I could have hand. Anyway, it was they were a little wet, so they were unusable. So after that, I cleaned up my bag, threw all my clothes in a dirty laundry, jumped in the shower, got all nice and cleaned up, had a nice hot shower, went to bed. No, that's a lie, I didn't go right to bed because I stayed up a little late. Had to catch up on all my emails and Facebook, which I try to stay up, while I was at Daytona, but inside the track, unless you've got Sprint, your phone service it sucks. And yeah, Daytona Speedway, if you're watching this video, y'all got to try to figure something out, man, because right out the side of the track, you get full bars. Right outside the track. You go inside the track, you lose it. So, anyway, other than that, and I got to tell you folks, if you've never stayed in the infield at any track, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be Daytona. I was simply amazed. This campground, inside the infield, there were motorhomes that ranged from, the cheapest that you can get to $100,000, $250,000, $500,000, and there were $1 million motorhomes sitting up in there, and they were just fabulous. Oh, I was so jealous. These people, I wish I could just go up to them and say, look, man, you got to give me your secret. Tell me, how did you make your money? They were living the life. Oh, I tell you. But all up and down, when you come in from turn 4, which is the tunnel, and you take that main road, which goes all the way through the middle, and it eventually takes you back around to turn 1 through that tunnel. And it's, man, I'm telling you, it's at least 1.25 miles. And I walked that, I'd say at least 2, 3 times a day. Sometimes 4 if I was really bored. And I tell you, my legs, they're hurting. I put a hurting to them. But it's well worth it. It was fun. And it was party central. All up and down that road. I got the one video that shows where I walked down, and it shows, you know, some people standing around and drinking and having a good time. But you don't see the scope of it when you're looking through a camera. You have to be there in person. It's no joke. And then in the campground, which is in between turn 3 and 4, which is where me and most of my friends stayed at, it's like a tent city. And it's a party. And it goes all night long. I have never seen anything like it. These people are true NASCAR fans because they make their own little makeshift bar. There was even one little place called Club 3. And when it got dark, it was jamming, and there were lots and lots of people. It was just simply the coolest place. But I mean, it's through the whole campground. You could stop and you can make friends with anybody you want it, because that's how we are. Everybody is like a friend to each other. When you need something, you can go to your next door neighbor. Doesn't matter. If you need something, somebody always has what you need. And they're always willing to help you out. It's just the way they are. It's like a family. And that's what I like about NASCAR fans. Because that's what we do for each other. Right? You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. From the littlest thing that you need to the, you know, whatever. People hand out free drinks to each other. They tell you, hey man, you good? You need something? Right there's my cooler. Just help yourself. You hungry? Man, we got plenty of barbecue right there. Just, you know, grab what you want. It's just simply amazing. And that's why I say I would do it any time that I get the chance. And with this video, I don't know if they will watch it. If they do, I hope they do. But I want to say a really big thank you to Double D and Dawn for letting me come along on this awesome trip. I want to thank my friends Mark and Becky for letting me know about this trip in the first place. Because if it wasn't for them, I probably would have never went. So a huge thank you to all of them. Because I really did. I really had an awesome time. Yeah, sometimes the music got loud late at night. You're trying to lay down in your tent and go to sleep, and they didn't want to, and they wanted to keep the music going. I should have had better earplugs. Might have helped. So anyway, y'all, I've got a lot to do today. I'm doing my laundry, which I got to get out the washing machine. I got to go run and do errands, and I'm not going to bring y'all with me. Y'all got to just stay home. I've toted y'all around long enough for 4 days. Yeah, you know I did. So anyway, how about catch y'all later? So you know what that means, right? Y'all be good, and y'all behave yourselves. Boop.